All right, we're taking a look at APTOS, and we're going to do a quick price prediction based on large language models, Grok versus ChatGPT, to see what they predict for an all-time high for APTOS in 2025 or 2026. So just briefly, APTOS is a layer 1 blockchain. It's designed for scalability, security, and upgradability. It was developed by former Meta engineers who previously worked on the now-defunct Diem blockchain. APTOS uses a novel smart contract language called Move, which was also created at Meta to improve safety and flexibility in blockchain programming. The purpose of the project is to support high-throughput, decentralized applications without compromising reliability or low latency. Of course, the token symbol is APT. The token supply is approximately 1 billion APT tokens, but the current circulating supply is only around 400 million. This will fluctuate with the unlock schedules as the rest of those tokens are unlocked. The token distribution includes allocations to the community, core contributors, investors, and the APTOS Foundation. So previously, the all-time high for APT was approximately $19.20, and this was way back in 2023, January 2023. Some of the founders, Mo Shahika and Avery Ching, these are the CTO and CEO respectively. Just a couple highlights of the project in the past. So in 2021 and 2022, APTOS Labs raised over $350 million from investors. In October 2022 was the mainnet launch. 2023 saw rapid ecosystem growth with multiple DeFi and NFT projects launching on-chain. More recently, in 2023 through 2025, we've seen continued development on scalability, improvements, ecosystem incentives, and partnerships with Web3 developers and institutions. So we're going to take a look at a little bit of the price history. We've seen several peaks in the price here, currently kind of sitting pretty low at $5.28. So I want to see what Grok will tell us about the potential all-time high or peak in the coming year. So the prompt that we're going to give is, based on historical price data, market sentiment, and technical indicators, including RSI, MACD, and moving averages, provide a hypothetical price range or peak price for APTOS by the end of 2025 or 2026. Include bullish and bearish scenarios and explain the factors influencing your analysis. So this is the same prompt that we'll put into ChatGPT in just a second, but we'll let Grok kind of do its thing here and see what we can come up with. Of course, it's saying that it can't predict exclusively, because this is not a predictive model. This is a large language model that draws sentiment from the internet, from user sentiment and data, and then of course historical chart data as well. It's talking about how in October 2022, after the launch, APTOS experienced a sharp decline. Current market sentiment, fear and greed index is at a 70. Talking through some technical indicators. Of course, not going to read all this. We're going to go down more to just kind of the price predictions that we're looking at. So we had to break down a bullish and a bearish scenario. So the bullish scenario that we're getting from Grok is anywhere between $12 and $19. This is, of course, complete bullish sentiment. So driven by Bitcoin halving or an altcoin season, this could push APTOS towards its previous all-time high of $19.90. So this is calling for APTOS to not even reach a new all-time high, actually. It's calling for between $12 and $19, with, of course, the previous all-time high being about $19. Probability of this happening, according to Grok, is moderate to high if crypto markets rally and APTOS sustains ecosystem momentum. Some of their bearish predictions are calling for between $3.90 up to $7. And again, currently sitting in that range already at $5.28. Looking forward to price predictions for 2026. So the bullish scenario for 2026 is calling for a peak of potentially $26, but that range being between $13 and $26. Bearish scenario for 2026 is between $3 and $6, again, where we're currently sitting. Average expected price, $19.20. Conclusion. APTOS price is likely to range between $3.90 bearish up to $19 bullish, with an average of $12.56. average for 2026 could potentially be about $19.20. So this is what we're getting for an average price here of predictions over the next year or so. I mean, somewhere between, I guess, the high, if we're feeling bullish, the high that they're predicting is $19 up to $26. So their range, all-time high range peak would be between $19 and $26. Let's take a look at ChatGPT and see what they say based on that same prompt that we plugged in here. ChatGPT giving a nicer table view here of their bullish sentiment. So here's a hypothetical price forecast for Aptos. Bullish price scenario 2025 between $18 and $30. 2026 bullish scenario between $25 and $45. Their more neutral take would be between $15 and $20 through 2025 and 2026. So the summary, peak bull case of 2026 would be $45. Base case, kind of a more level-headed approach here, would be between $10 and $20. So that's what we're seeing for Grok compared to ChatGPT. It looks like ChatGPT is a little bit more bullish. Let's ask, when will the all-time high be? So it's actually drawing from CoinGecko and giving us the actual data currently. So $5.30. Bottom line, most realistic new all-time high would be late 2025 at $20 to $21 if macro and ecosystem trends align. A strong bull cycle could push Aptos up to $25 to $30 in early to mid 2026. So there, we're looking at kind of a more bullish outlook from ChatGPT. Of course, these large language models are not predictive. This is not financial advice. It's just for fun to kind of see what these models are seeing. Again, they're aggregating data from X posts, from articles online, from what people are already kind of talking about, and of course, chart data that they're drawing from as well. So we'll see. Let me know. What do you think? Play around with this. Have you seen other predictions? What's your prediction for Aptos coming up? Please leave that in the comments section below. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I'll see you in the next one.